Alright, so here we are. We got the cedar on, ready to go. Alright, so let's go put sorghum in our field. And then we will move the vegetables that we have. Let's double check, make sure we don't have, okay, almost barely. Very, very close to spawning those. We'll have 3 pallets to move, so we got a couple things to do. I think we need to get everything out of the field, everything out of the way, as much as we can, within reason, before we start, just so that we're not running into our own stuff. Alright, so that was way less seeds than I thought I was going to take. I was thinking we were going to have to refill like 1,000 times. We don't. Didn't even use the whole thing, not even 70%. So that's why. Not expecting it. Saved a ton of money on seeds, didn't need 2 pallets, but we have them for the future. Those ripped bags would definitely lose us some of those, but thanks, game. Okay, so we need to collect the trailer, bring the forks over to the greenhouse, and then start loading up. Switch over that production. We want cabbage because that's going to gross us the most amount of money. I guess it's net, not gross. Either way, both the same. Be careful when running in fields that you're not twisting ankles. That is an element of realism that we are missing. But we got those big boots on, so we're not worried about ankle stability. We are taking these to the farmer's market. So exactly the same way we take it pretty much to get anywhere on this map. We are just going to unload them there. Hopefully get around $2,000. No, it'd be closer to 3. Probably in the 24 to 26 range? We'll see. It's nice to see everything green again, honestly, though. Makes that drive a lot nicer. Things you miss in the winter. Foliage. Not quite what I thought. We're getting love from the environment, though, so that's good. Usually that's a minus. Not even $2,000. That sucks. So that's probably like right on 10% of recouping the cost. So 30 more months we'll get what we paid. That's a big L, everybody. That's a loss. Mistake. Hopefully the production goes up when there's more sun. Here's hoping. Always with the wrong buttons, man. Always with the wrong buttons. Let's double check. We can do corn. I don't know. That feels so classic to this game and this series. Alright. I mean, it's in. We have our crop in. August, September. So if we get this weeder, we're going to need a significant amount of contracts to make that pay. So let's just dig ourselves more of a financial hole to eventually work ourselves out from. Or just keep our money in and not be able to make any more money right now. But again, I don't understand 2 steps backwards to take 1 step forward. Like these contracts. Okay, let's say that's $2,000. Let's say that's $3,000. That's $5,000. We're still $1,500 short then. So net minus 15. I don't want to make that. I'm not making that call right now. Could we get more of these? Probably. Will we? Don't know. Thought we were going to have snow removal. Didn't. Bought a piece of equipment for that. Wasted money. That piece of equipment's now sitting in the field. This is getting disheartening. Alright. I say we just speed up time. See how this goes. We'll be on the lookout for contracts, and then honestly, that's where we're stuck. Kind of stuck in this contract purgatory. Not like we have the field, but or not. It's not profitable by any means. And then, yeah, the only way we're going to get profit is by contracts, and it's feast or famine. So hopefully we get some lucrative contracts so that we can really just trying to build a house. That's the next big goal. I don't even want to tell Walter a potential date that we think we can, like at this point, never. So we should get maybe another 1,000 by next month, maybe. Strong, maybe. Alright, we got some sorghum coming up in the field. That's nice. So I'm thinking that we're going to tell Walter, hey man, worst case scenario, harvest. We're going to recoup the money in the harvest. Wheat will start in June. So 1 more month, we'll get some harvesting contracts, and let's see what kind of... See if we even have any wheat that we're going to be able to get. Doesn't look like it. Okay, got a lot of oat. Some soybean. That doesn't bode well. Some sorghum. Some. Not a lot of harvesting contracts are going to come through the pipeline. No one went for canola, wheat, or barley this year. That's going to hurt. We will feel that. Okay. So because there's this refueling, lime/fertilizer station, I think we'll take these contracts. At least get some kind of cash flow. Do something. Not just stand by our field on 360 times speed. Back to normal speed. Let's drop this puppy off. Pick up our other guy. That's not a great angle. Okay. Let's try not to destroy any crops. That is a messy field right there, ladies and gents. We got rows going all over the place. Do they have tram lines? Do they have tram lines? No. Hopefully we don't destroy this field. Alright, to do minimum amount of damage, we're using cheater mode. Please don't. Doesn't look good. Okay. That's great. Not destroying crops in this field. That's not great. Don't love that. Gonna have to get thin tires on the next tractor we get, but that's so much for in the future. I honestly didn't think that mod would destroy crops when we are doing contracts. Like I would have thought it was just messing up, like driving through other people's fields. A reason why you would want to use the roads, but super ultra realistic, man. That is tough. I want to go back all the way to the start so I can just cut back and use those same lines. I'm trying to do as minimal damage to this field as possible. No, this is dumb. Bad approach, bad approach. Restart. Try it again. Don't have access to this land. Yes, I do. But again, this is why I wanted to use the cheater lines, because I just don't have to. I would mess this up so bad. See, one chance I get, still botch it up. That's terrible. No words for that. Obviously sorry to whoever's field this is. Just completely botched that end. It's Walter. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. So when we complete the contract, gets rid of all of our damage. That is fantastic. I still like being anal and realistic about it, but it's just good that I don't have to beat myself up. We got tram lines. Are they the right width, though? Probably not. Definitely not. Nice. Back to the original. That's what we like. All right. A big one. That's what we like, and it's close. Close to the refueling. Whatever, refilling. You know what I'm saying. In general. All right, let's pick this up. 58. Hit that on the way back. We got a trickle. We got a trickle of contracts. Honestly, I'm taking them. Taking them all day. We need black on the balance sheet. And not just like $25 of black. So I think first half of the episode has got to be Springtime Sadness. Just one, a shout out to Lana. Two, just a summary of just the pitiful March, April, the continuation of a bad winter, like just in the why are we even doing this situation. Family's not here. Just making no money. There's no promise. We probably passed where we wanted to turn. Just those kind of situations, we're just wasting our time, twiddling our fingers, and our family's not even out here. We're breaking promises to Walter, just feeling like a complete and utter failure and a fool. Springtime sadness. We're turning here, even though it's way too late. Mount the curb. But now that it's May, man, feeling some hope again. Feeling some renewed purpose. A sense of, okay, maybe this was not a massive mistake. Are we profitable right now? No. A hard no. A big no. Okay, this turn was not a bad turn. But I'm still not whoa, what a great situation we're in. Gotta wash off the tractor here then. We're degrading at a fast rate again. These trim lines are too big, I think. If I was picking where to go, it would be here. Let's see how well I did. Not quite. So looking at the spread, it looks like the tram lines are set to something that has a width of 28 feet. Or meters, or however it's measured. Because ours is 14. So they have 3 lines, so we're going to need 6 passes for us. So we've done 2. We'll be halfway after this. But we did that straight line coming back across, so that's why we're at 55 right now. Little off on that one. Okay. The trickle continues. Ooh, we would have been able to make money on that weeder. But hey, we got fertilizer. And at this point, because we've already paid off the equipment, it's just the loss that we take on the cost of the fertilizer itself. So I'm going to go fill up at the farmer's market, then pop up to field 10, and then come down to 38. Because I think there's one up by 10 for us to refill at. We'll see if that's correct. It might just be manure up there and no fertilizer. Still kind of feeling sour over the fact that we bought a $10,000 water pump windmill and we have a ton of water on the map. Some of it super close to our field / greenhouse. Much better on the animation. Hit this thing hard. We're looking good. Nice, clean. It's over here. Not as close as I thought. But not that far. On a double line. What a man. Or woman. What a character. Oh no. 14. Number 14. Thankfully the BM's a tank, man. Volvo built machine. Too far forward. Not a good fill. Oh, just missed those barrels. Must be a European thing. I've seen so many Americans pass on a double line before. Once or twice myself. Played the fifth. That one's on our way back. This one is a little bit out of the way. We're not going to be able to hit a refill. I think we skipped this one. Obviously, if we need to get it, we're going to get it. But if there's another one that pops up in the meantime, let's go do this one.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. it sound right, boy.
Just grinding contracts down. Going back to 10. Needs another one.
It sound right, boy.
Too far back. Not good. Not a great animation. Not in love with that.
It sound right, boy.
Okay. Let's look at how we've done so far. $9,000. Not bad. Just grinding these out. Miscellaneous fertilizer costs. So, netted. That's rough. Okay, so hopefully we can get one of these. It's not going to be this rich. It's only going to be one lettuce. If we get it, we're not going to get it. Man. It's a good spot. Probably got another one of these in us before the sun goes down. So with this one, we'll be a little bit less than halfway to our goal. So we're not going to get any harvesting contracts in the next season because there's no wheat or barley or canola. It's only oat, soybean, sorghum are the only grains that we have planted this year in this area. Town, village, county, township, borough. Can't think of any more municipalities. We missed our turn. Thinking about municipalities. Parishes. Not great. Not our best, not our worst. Close miss. That's a near miss. We need a near miss counter. Ooh, clip the sign. Not great. Don't love it. Not completely against it, but don't love it. Here we go. Oh no, and we went early. Didn't even need to crash into those signs. Oh, that's so stupid. It's not on the crash meter because, again, I don't really care about it, but boy. Township, borough, whatever situation, village council. I'm gonna be upset about that one. It's a 2-for-1 special. Okay, I think we shut it down for the night. The fact that they're adding contracts at 8 o'clock at night, 8:20. We couldn't have got that at 8:20 this morning. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So, head back to Walters and shut her down. All right, so we'll shut it down and catch you on the next one. So, thanks for watching as always, and we'll catch you on the flip side.